Okay, to recap IND-CPA one final time with all of the text on one slide for you to see, this is what the game looks like, and it's helping us model whether or not a scheme is secure. So Eve first gets a chance to exercise her powers, and maybe she uses this time to learn something about the scheme. She sends a message, and Alice faithfully encrypts it with her key. She can repeat this polynomially many times, so she can't do this forever, but she can do this within a reasonable amount of time. Eventually, Eve feels pretty comfortable. She thinks she's gotten some advantage maybe, and she initiates the challenge. And to initiate the challenge, you send two plain texts of the same length, for example, cat and dog. You send them to Alice. She turns around, and Eve can't see what Alice is doing, and she flips a coin. If it's heads, she encrypts cat. If it's tails, she encrypts dog, and she sends the encrypted message back to Eve, who doesn't know which one was encrypted. At this point, Eve gets a second chance to exercise her powers. She can ask Alice to encrypt things of her choosing. Alice will faithfully encrypt them. And once Eve is confident in her guess, she's going to commit to saying, you encrypted cat or you encrypted dog. And if Eve can guess right with better than 1/2 plus negligible probability, it means that Eve is breaking the scheme. She is learning something about the key or how the scheme works, and this scheme is not secure. And by contrast, if Eve is never able to guess with better than 50% probability, this scheme is secure. So that's the game in a nutshell, and it allows us to analyze schemes for their security and their confidentiality.